We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd and 8. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cut by Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Play action on 1st down. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. Has it at the 7. And in for the Dallas touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix working from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
So a punt coming up here on 4th down off the leg of Michael Pilardi. Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Jacobs.
Skin blew straight off the
reaches
ball.
the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. Into the hands of Schultz. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Here we go, 2nd and 9. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Motioning one of the tight ends. 3rd down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Tight end motioning right. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Working quickly here. Another carry for him. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Penix here from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Get the heck out of here.
And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll motion Lamb right. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And oh, someone steps in. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll send him over right. Getting right back to it after that interception. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's taken in by Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now they face second down.
Here we go, here we go.
They are throwing it again. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19, go.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
19, 18.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return.
At their own 18-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
19 right. 18 left.
After the sack, another pass on second down.
And I don't see how niggas' computer be jumping
The
stuff
Cowboys,
like
they're
that.
going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Loop Wilson.
To the air with Penix. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He's got it at the 24. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. He puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now off play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw it again. That's brought in by Jennings. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
A lot of mess on the move here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Cowboys will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He fires one deep down. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19. Pioneer.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix now on 1st down. It's caught Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st down from the red zone. And look at the footwork there.
Look at that too, that's weak.
The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake here.
That nigga still caught it.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Has him on the quick hitter. And And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Warrior 70.
From the 41. Throwing deep for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They motion the slot man right.
Ready?
They'll throw on third and long. He's trying to go deep again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Oh, that is such a
What up, y'all?
A dropped.
Did you see that
touchdown
keychain?
right in the end zone? We're going to see how
Look on the
quickly he
thing.
can
I
flush
got it
this one
for you
in.
yesterday. I just forgot to
Because
give
they
it
got
to
a
you.
main impact later.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. He'll look to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Got it. Ready?
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Ready?
They go play action on first. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Falcons make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
He beams one deep right side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Schultz with the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix on first down. And they pick him off again. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Mingo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throw complete to Lamb. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Finds a big lane. And he's finally taken down at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in and in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Did beat off that, you were damn man.
Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's throwing deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
19 tight, 19.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll throw it. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Working quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hook.
And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Penix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
This is complete to Schultz. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the shotgun, Penix. That's DK on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here. And again, it's Penix. That's Metcalf running the slant. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two. He's throwing for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Short pass brought in. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
All this talent.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 2.
They stick with Jacobs. Room to run inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys stretch the lead to 23. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
What's up, babe? It ain't no 8th graders there.
Drive starts out with a
You
first
ain't
and
really
10.
doing nothing. We're just sitting there, really. Sure.
Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Offense up to the line fast. Penix now on first down. Metcalf's got it. Complete. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
They'll try to run it in. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead.
Falcons 35. Matthew McCrane set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Going run again with Jacobs. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They'll motion Lamb right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down.
Set up. 18, Pioneer.
Slot man in motion right.
Go.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back. and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 18 rep. 18 rep. 70 ring. 70 ring.
Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Penix. He's on the move. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. To the air with Penix. Schultz with the catch. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trying again following the sack. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So now, here's 3rd and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they've got him behind the line for a big
Nigga came scot-free.
From Dallas. Falcons hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
All right. Lead.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And the Falcons attempting another 2-point conversion. And he's got a man complete. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. It's taken in by Lamb. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right.
Did you see that?
Go back to it again if it's working. Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Shedeur Sanders
will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to. You have to finish with points.
Penix on first down. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big gain downfield. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Back to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the fourth. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, right. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, and 3 conversions, that's job well done.
I think the Falcons got that one back. Oh, they did! Oh, baby, there it is, Brock. They come up with the kick, and now a field goal can win this game.
This is the chance they worked so hard to set up, and against all odds, they got to this point. Time to buckle down now and pay off all that effort with an improbable victory.
He'll look to throw it. This is complete to Schultz. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Setting up to pass. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.